Hii ingine utuachie maneno yetu pia kama independent arm of government which is parliament. Na hata hii rais ukikuja kutuomba, tutakuomba respectfully utuachie to deal na hii mtu ambaye ni mnafiki ya mwisho. Unajua naibu ya rais nimeona ukisema tunaguzia uoga. Sisi hatuusi uoga wala hatununui uoga. Kila nyani iko na siku yake. Na yako ndugu yangu. We are waiting for Tuesday. Wabunge karibu 300 wamekubaliana ya kwamba wewe pumzika, tutakutana mbele. Hii wabunge 300 ni wrong ama wewe mtu mmoja ndio wrong? Na wacha hiyo maneno unasema ati wabunge wamelipwa. Kama kuna mahali ya kulipa, sisi wenyewe tuko ready kulipa, wewe uende nyumbani. Wacha kulipwa, tuko ready kuomba loan kukusaidia uende nyumbani. Kama unataka package ya kwenda nayo nyumbani, tutaomba loan wenyewe, tukuchangie, tukupatie uende. Sababu ya ile kudhalilisha na kudharau na kutusi viongozi umetusi katika Jamhuri ya Kenya. Na ulisema wabunge wengi sababu hata jana umesema ya kwamba wajumbe wanasema watakufukuza nyumbani na wakufukuza nyumbani watakuwa one term. Mambo yako ni sawa. Kama kutakuwa one term, wewe mwenyewe ukue half term. Tangulia nyumbani, tutakutana baadaye tuseme haleluya tukisonga mbele.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is an African proverb which says that those whose palm kernels were cracked from them by a benevolent spirit should not forget to be humble. That proverb suits the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua at the moment, because it is all system go for the impeachment day of the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. And from all indications is that members of parliament has been incessantly urging that the fate would have it that Gachagua goes home. Majority of those who engineered this motion were from Mount Kenya region. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, this motion which will be tabled tomorrow, 1st of October, the year 2024, has been speculated. Kenyans have been anticipating for this day. Rumors have gone around, but tomorrow will determine the next move, the next course of action. Tomorrow, if at all, National Assembly in their own wisdom will collectively and unanimously agree to send Gachagua home, which constitutionally they are allowed. But before today, I listened to Belgut Member of Parliament, Mr. Koech, in Citizen TV in the breakfast show hosted by Sam Gituku. And Sam got opportunity to interrogate Mr. Koech. And allow me to play for you that clip. Then I will add you more to substantiate my topic for today. Listen to Mr. Koech.
Who is moving this motion, Honorable Koech?
I don't know the mover yet.
Have you seen the motion?
Yes, that's why I signed it.
How many signatures?
When I signed it, I think we were at 200 and something. I think I'm number 214 there, 215. But of course, I did it way earlier. That was on, I think I did it on Wednesday.
Why do you need 215 signatures?
There's a stampede.
For what?
I've been in Parliament. This is my second time in Parliament. Never seen such a motion being treated with such enthusiasm that I've seen with the Deputy President's impeachment motion. There's a lot of...
What do you mean there has been stampede?
There's a stampede to append signatures by members of parliament.
Why do you need 215? Because you say you are number 215.
You don't stop it. If the move, I mean, it's a minimum. But if
minimum is 117.
It's 117. Yeah. But if there are members of parliament who still want to append their signatures, the mover then is at the discretion to still collect signatures, as many as possible. Actually, it is to affirm and make the case extremely strong to show that this is how far and how much the members of parliament are thinking in regards to the impending impeachment.
So what are the details of the motion?
I will not want to go to the details because I'm not a mover, and the Speaker is here, Honorable Cheng. He knows that you don't anticipate debate, but because I've signed it, I'll give you some of the, just for the benefit of the viewers, so that it doesn't look like we don't read what we sign. Number one, and before I even go there, and I did not, I'm at pains really to try and speak about my boss, who is the Deputy President. But this marriage is evidently, irretrievably collapsed. It has reached a situation where I think, in my view, the Deputy President has assaulted his oath of office, totally failed. In fact, if there were no grounds whatsoever to impeach him, the last 2 weeks has provided very solid grounds for the impeachment of the Deputy President. Number one is he's contravened Article 10 of our Constitution. He's promoting tribalism. He speaks about one mountain. The presidency is a symbol of national unity. Who will speak for the Turkana? Who will speak for the Teso? Who will speak for all those other communities, Mijikenda? Who will speak for these other communities?
After you have listened to Mr. Koech highlighting some of the things or the ground on which this motion is built, he decided to go silent on the name of the motion mover. The person or the member of parliament who will move this motion still remains at the top a secret by the organizers and the architectures of this motion. I listened also yesterday, to Majority Leader in the National Assembly, Kimani Ichung'wah, saying that he has signed that motion and he is for it. I listened to National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula speaking about this motion. Then I say, this motion indeed is a motion like no other. This motion will be bigger than the motion that we saw in the National Assembly some years back, tabled before the House by the then Ikolomani Member of Parliament, Boni Halwale, to remove from office the then Minister for Agriculture, William Samoei Ruto. We also saw such a motion against Amos Kimunya, who was the Minister for Finance. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a motion which is like a coin. It is a two-sided motion. It is a motion will make or break regarding Gachagua's political history. As it is said, because I talked about such in my first analysis, that if at all, as it is said, that if Gachagua stand impeached, he will not be eligible to hold any public office, then that will make it very difficult for him to stand any election. But if he will win the sympathy of the people of the mountain, then he will automatically become the kingpin of Mount Kenya. Or else, he was lying to Kenyans that he listened to the ground. But who knows? our politics is local, and our politics stand footage on our ethnicity. That is why Ken Walibora was right when he wrote the book Mbaya Wetu, because we own those who are born from our regions. It is said that great men and women are born from specific areas, from specific parents, but we can never own them. The people of Mount Kenya, when they voted for William Ruto, being deputized by Rigathi Gachagua, they had elevated Rigathi Gachagua. But why did I say or have to recite that African proverb? It is because I listened to Nyakach, Member of Parliament Aduma Award, speaking last week, saying that the problem with the Rigathi Gachagua, which makes him his own enemy, is that he was never a ranking member in the National Assembly. Then, all of a sudden, he became a deputy president. And that is why he is struggling to contain himself and to behave in a manner in which we expect a deputy president or a person of his caliber to behave. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a motion which Kenyans are waiting to see. I know the outcome of this motion is also waited for. Tomorrow, Kenyans will have time to glue their eyes on their televisions, on their smartphones, and also they will have to remain attentive on their radios to listen to what will be happening from the floor of the House. They've talked about tribalism as one of the grounds in which Rigathi Gachagua stand impeached. They talked about chaos that were witnessed on the 25th June, the year 2024, when the parliament was set ablaze. Supreme Court and the office of the Chief Justice was set ablaze. The part of City Hall was set ablaze as some of the things that makes Gachagua suitable to go home. They also talked about corruption. They are saying that Rigathi Gachagua, among other leaders, have acquired wealth which they cannot explain. Their sources, their affluence are graft related, according to Mr. Koech. So it is a motion which Kenyans have debated, Kenyans have talked about, Kenyans have given their view, and now the ball is on the parliament. Members of parliament, the ball is on your court. The powers is endowed with you. Decide on the behalf of Kenyans whether you want to make Gachagua the first deputy president to be impeached, because if you do so, the historians will have something to talk about it. And even the generation yet to be born will read this in the history, that there lived once upon a time a deputy president from Madira in Nyeri County who did not even last 5 years in office. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to pause and pause at that moment, because what is the essence of talking about this thing which has not even taken place? So let us wait until tomorrow for the D-Day, and then we'll have something to say about it. But at the moment, thank you, and may God bless you.